Shakedown Hawaii explodes with retro chaos and satirical humor, throwing players into a wild open-world sandbox packed with missions, businesses to take over, and pixels that pop with color. The 16-bit aesthetic pops with nostalgic flair, while the soundtrack drives each reckless move forward. It's hilarious, hectic, and packed with tongue-in-cheek commentary on modern consumerism. A mix of business management and mayhem makes every session unpredictable and addictive in the best way possible. Retro City Rampage is an 8-bit criminal game set in 1989 that provides players with an exciting experience with over 60 story missions, 40 arcade challenges, a large array of weapons, power-ups, cars, character customization, and over 2.5 hours of chiptune music. The game pays tribute to popular culture with a story mode, arcade challenges, and a busy city atmosphere complete with stores, minigames, and treasures. The ROM City Rampage prototype version is an exact replica of 8-bit hardware, and players may experience official crossovers and minigames. UnMetal is a hilarious love letter to classic stealth action games, packed with clever writing and fourth-wall-breaking humor. The gameplay delivers a satisfying mix of sneaking, puzzle-solving, and crafting, all wrapped in retro pixel art charm. Every mission feels fresh, thanks to its inventive storytelling and constant surprises. Jesse Fox's narration adds layers of personality, making even simple moments feel unforgettable. The controls are tight, the pacing is sharp, and the satire hits just right.
The sewer was infested with assassins.
Trinity Fusion is a surprisingly engaging game that keeps you coming back. The combat feels satisfying and encourages thoughtful strategy without ever slowing down the pace. Each character brings something unique, making team composition feel meaningful. Levels are well designed, offering enough variety to stay interesting without feeling repetitive. The progression system rewards experimentation and careful planning, giving a real sense of growth. The visuals and sound complement the gameplay nicely, creating a cohesive and enjoyable world to explore.
Dwell in joyous prosperity.
Mortal Kombat 1 brings the classic fighting series to a fresh level while staying true to its roots. The roster is packed with iconic characters and new fighters, each feeling distinct and responsive. Combos and fatalities hit with satisfying weight, making every match tense and rewarding. The story mode is engaging and surprisingly cinematic, giving context to the battles without slowing the action. Online play is smooth and competitive, keeping matches exciting. It's a must-play for fans and newcomers looking for intense, skill-based fighting. Despot's game is a wickedly fun, roguelike strategy game that blends auto-battler chaos with dark humor and pixel-perfect style. Every run feels unpredictable and fresh, thanks to its quirky units, randomized upgrades, and a relentless sense of challenge. The learning curve is balanced, rewarding strategic planning while embracing the absurd. Watching your puny humans evolve into absurd killing machines never gets old. It's addictive, hilarious, and wonderfully bizarre, a genre-blending gem that manages to feel both familiar and completely original in its execution. Night Squad 2 is a famous multiplayer adventure game which provides players with a range of local and online game modes to enjoy. The game includes several epic conflicts, such as Battle Royale, Capture the Grail, Payload Push, Soul Searching, and becoming the Minion Master. Players may arm their knights with medieval weaponry such as bows, boomerangs, and proximity mines. Customized gameplay allows players to boost the ante by activating slippery flooring, exploding corpses, or changing beginning weaponry and upgrades. Space Grunts is a thrilling roguelike tactical shooter that combines intense combat with strategic decision-making. The pixel art style adds a nostalgic touch while maintaining clear visuals during hectic battles. Procedurally generated levels keep each run fresh, encouraging careful planning and adaptability. The variety of weapons and upgrades adds depth, making every playthrough unique and rewarding. Its challenging gameplay and clever design create a satisfying challenge for anyone who enjoys tactical action with a sci-fi twist. Justice Sucks is an outrageously fun and chaotic stealth action game that delivers laughs and carnage in equal measure. You play as a killer robot vacuum cleaner with a thirst for justice and a surprising amount of personality. The game blends over-the-top humor with slick mechanics, allowing for creative takedowns and absurd strategies. Vibrant visuals and a punchy soundtrack keep the energy high, while the bite-sized levels make it easy to jump in for a quick, satisfying session. It's weird, wild, and absolutely worth your time.
Anyone dares set foot here, hit him with a...
Prepare for the massive trash tsunami that has swept the Earth. Fortunately, despite the turmoil, there is a lot of floating debris. In this new reality, trash has become the most valuable resource, providing fuel, spare parts for rafts, and even weapons. Prepare to fight swamp crocodiles, lethal sharks, polar pirates, and a variety of other threats. Begin your adventure with the option of online or local 4-player cooperative gaming. Immerse yourself in the fascinating, hand-drawn realm of garbage pirates. Explore many oceans in quest of hidden riches.
We got.
Sword of the Vagrant is an engaging side-scrolling action RPG with gorgeous hand-painted visuals and a satisfying combat system. The journey through lush forests, eerie ruins, and dangerous dungeons feels rewarding, with each battle offering a sense of growth and mastery. The RPG elements are balanced with rewarding loot and meaningful skill upgrades. Boss fights test reflexes and strategy in equal measure, making each victory a real achievement in this adventure worth taking. Residual unfolds as a survival adventure set on a procedurally generated alien world where resourcefulness is key. With retro-style pixel art and ambient music, the atmosphere feels both mysterious and inviting. Exploring caves, building tools, and deciphering the planet's secrets create a steady rhythm of discovery. The game encourages patience and curiosity rather than urgency. A sense of calm isolation mixes with rewarding exploration, making it easy to sink into the loop of crafting, surviving, and slowly uncovering new paths.
Yeah, I'm gonna win!
Night Squad is a fast-paced arena game that can accommodate 1 to 8 players, making it an excellent choice for those looking for frantic multiplayer action. This game has the potential to put friendships to the test as you compete against both current allies and potential foes in a range of exciting game styles. From the classic last man standing to the unusual medieval soccer, there are plenty of really exciting options to select from. What distinguishes Night Squad is its unique armory, which includes medieval weapons as well as futuristic enhancements such as laser guns and miniguns. Mayhem in Single Valley is surprisingly fun and addictive. The gameplay is smooth, keeping you engaged through chaotic levels and clever challenges. Characters are charming and bring personality to the quirky world, while the variety of activities keeps each session fresh. Controls feel intuitive, making it easy to dive right in without frustration. The art style is colorful and appealing, adding to the overall enjoyment. It's a game that encourages replay and exploration, making it a solid pick for anyone looking for lighthearted action. Psychic 5. Eternal hits with old-school arcade energy and clever platforming. The character switching mechanic keeps each stage fresh, while the catchy soundtrack fuels the retro vibes. Environments are colorful and distinct, filled with fun secrets and enemies that push reflexes and timing. It's a faithful tribute to the classic with thoughtful enhancements that modernize without losing charm. Those who enjoy a mix of challenge, nostalgia, and tight controls will find plenty to appreciate in this throwback gem. Tower of Babel is a thrilling multiplayer game in which you must collaborate with your friends to build a towering masterpiece. But tread cautiously. The player who caused the tower's demise will be defeated. Strategically develop your building while using magical spells to impede your opponent's attempts. It's simple to learn and provides infinite delight. Engage with friends and family in 3 exciting game types or compete online against enemy teams. With cooperative gameplay and strong spells at your disposal, you can anticipate an exciting challenge.
Approaching the target.
I was supposed to get my hands on this thing.
HeistGeist is a sharp mix of strategy and storytelling that feels both stylish and thoughtful. The card-based heists keep every move tense, rewarding smart planning over luck. Its world of futuristic crime is brought to life through strong writing and memorable characters. Each mission feels personal, with choices that actually matter to how the story unfolds. The art and soundtrack tie it all together beautifully, making every job feel like part of something bigger. It's clever, engaging, and surprisingly heartfelt in all the right places.
Might as well give it everything I have.
ARIA Chronicle is a charming mix of turn-based combat and story-driven adventure that rewards careful planning. Each hero feels distinct, and the town management adds a nice rhythm between battles. The art style gives the game a warm, storybook feel, while the soundtrack perfectly fits its fantasy tone. Combat can be tough, but it's fair and satisfying when your strategy pays off. It's a game that quietly pulls you in with its depth and heart, offering plenty to enjoy for fans of classic RPGs who like thinking through every move. Groundskeeper 2 is a fast, chaotic arcade shooter that rewards quick reflexes and sharp focus. Enemies pour in non-stop, and every second feels tense yet satisfying as you blast through waves while collecting power-ups. The controls are tight, and the action never lets up, making each run feel like a test of endurance and skill. Its retro visuals and pulsing soundtrack keep the energy high. It's one of those games that's easy to pick up but hard to put down, perfect for short bursts of pure old-school fun. This tower defense game combines mystical chaos with intelligent unit placement, making it unexpectedly engaging and strategic. The monster designs are imaginative and adorable, with each providing distinct skills that make each level feel new. Progression is enjoyable, with several improvements and new challenges to unlock as you go. The difficulty curve is well balanced, keeping things interesting without being overly challenging. Visually, it has a beautiful, vibrant flair that complements the lighthearted tone. If you want bite-sized tactical fun with a magical twist, this one is certainly worth checking out. Wira and Taksa against the Master of Gravity stands out with its charming art style, clever level design, and fluid platforming mechanics. The dual character system adds a refreshing twist, requiring smart coordination to overcome gravity-based puzzles. Each stage builds upon the last with creative challenges and satisfying progression. Visually vibrant and full of character, the world feels alive and engaging. The soundtrack complements the action perfectly, making every jump and switch between Wira and Taksa feel meaningful.
Treasure is muscle and Taksa's speed to crack every code.
Time to get my game face on.
Transformers EARTHSPARK Expedition is a surprisingly engaging adventure that captures the fun of transforming and exploring in a lively world. Combat feels satisfying, and switching between vehicle and robot forms adds a dynamic layer to encounters. The story is approachable, keeping things interesting without overwhelming, and the environments are varied enough to make exploration rewarding. Controls are responsive, making movement and combat smooth. Fans of the franchise will enjoy the familiar characters, and newcomers can jump in without confusion.
Wrecking and ruling. Get a load of that.
Black Witchcraft paints a gothic world with rich style and moody detail. The dark, side-scrolling action is smooth, with satisfying combat and stylish animations that echo classic 2D games. Weapon variety and clever enemy design keep things engaging, while the Edgar Allan Poe-inspired setting builds a thick, eerie atmosphere. Dramatic cutscenes, a brooding soundtrack, and slick character designs add plenty of visual flair. A strong sense of identity keeps the adventure memorable, with every stage feeling like a step deeper into a cursed. Stepping into a fantasy tavern has never been so fantastic. Tavern Talk is a lovely combination of narrative and participatory interaction, with each customer having a story to share. The attractive pixel imagery, comfortable atmosphere, and well-written characters bring talks to life. Choices influence relationships and reveal fascinating backstories. It's the ideal game to unwind with, providing warmth, comedy, and a hint of mystery. Whether you want narrative-driven adventures or simply want to unwind, this game is a real treat for the Switch.
Lived in this peaceful place for a long time.
Moonshadow Huntress Cynthia Strandborg is a third-person stealth adventure game in which players take the character of Cynthia Strandborg, a young adept on a mission to save her loved ones. The game concentrates around solving secrets in her hometown and combating the dark power, an evil entity. The game has a stylized setting, a voice-acted emotive plot, stealth aspects, arrow making, climbing sequences, and simple puzzle solving. Players may earn new clothes and record unforgettable moments in a dedicated picture mode.
Destroy the source of the dark power.
You should pity the villain. It means you should be...
Arcadia Fallen is a wonderfully designed visual novel that combines compelling plot and important player choices. The game's graphic style is amazing, with colorful character designs and expressive animations that bring the fantasy world to life. The protagonist is totally customizable, allowing for intense personal immersion, and the diverse ensemble is expertly crafted, making every encounter feel genuine. The voice acting enhances the emotional depth, and the soundtrack wonderfully complements the experience. Arcadia Fallen, with its blend of romance, magic, and self-discovery.
Alchemist.
Broken Roads delivers a rich, thought-provoking RPG experience set against a beautifully desolate Australian wasteland. The hand-drawn art style paints a world that's haunting yet full of character. Dialogue choices carry real weight, thanks to the innovative morality system that challenges players to think beyond simple good or evil. Every encounter feels meaningful, backed by writing that is sharp, heartfelt, and often surprising. Tactical combat is satisfying without ever feeling overwhelming. This is storytelling and world-building done right, a journey that demands to be remembered. CONERU Dimension Girl is a charming little adventure that mixes puzzle solving with light-hearted storytelling. The game's art style is bright and expressive, giving every scene a playful energy. Its puzzles are simple but satisfying, and there's a nice rhythm to how the stages unfold. The quirky characters and cute animations add personality without ever feeling forced. It's the kind of game that doesn't try to be big or dramatic, it just focuses on being fun, relaxing, and a little bit different in the best way. Sockventure is a fast-paced, precision platformer that delivers a colorful punch of challenge and charm. The tight controls make every jump satisfying, and the vibrant art style keeps each level visually exciting. It's one of those games that feels punishing at times, but fair rewarding persistence with that sweet rush of triumph. The collectible coins add replay value, and the gradually increasing difficulty curve is expertly balanced. It's a thrilling experience for anyone who loves mastering tricky platforming mechanics. Postal REDUX surprises with its chaotic charm and unapologetic old-school design. The top-down shooting feels satisfyingly raw, backed by a darkly humorous tone and intense, fast-paced action. Levels are varied, with a style that captures the spirit of the original while modernizing just enough to keep things smooth. The soundtrack punches hard, and the visual upgrades are sharp and engaging. It's refreshingly unfiltered, embracing mayhem with confidence. a solid throwback that fans of violent arcade shooters will definitely appreciate.